every Monday, our friends at Kuby Energy present positive reflections. And as mentioned, today we've called an audible. And we're doing this one last minute. And Peter from Wainwright sent this in. It just goes to show it's never too late to email the show. We can get stuff in, and we always want to be up to the minute. This is an amazing story. It's a sad story, but it's a beautiful story. This reported in the Denver Post. And Peter, thanks for sharing it. I want to introduce you to these two fellas. This is Kyle Stark on the left, sitting on Santa's lap. May he rest in peace. And that's his buddy Ryan Clark, wearing the Landeskog jersey, sitting on Santa's lap. He's on our right there. Well, Kyle passed away. These two are the best of friends. Used to go to Avs games together all the time. Kyle passed away suddenly, unexpectedly, this past December. And so his buddy, Ryan, at the memorial service, was gifted a portion of Kyle's ashes from his mom. He said, I think you're going to know what to do with this. Honor your pal. Honor your best buddy. Honor the guy that you used to watch those Avs games with in some special way. And so Ryan knew exactly what he had to do. So he called it Operation Kyle, and he attended an Avs game on the 8th of January against the Maple Leafs. His pal had been gone for just about 2 weeks at this time, just under 3 weeks. And when the Zamboni was going around the ice,
this made my jaw drop when you told me this.
He runs up to the boards. He gets his hand over the board, over the glass, and he sprinkles the ashes onto the ice. Right before the Zamboni goes over, integrating them into the new surface, right?
Incredible. Timed perfectly.
Timed perfectly. So this usher comes down and is like, what did you just do? He goes, what did you just throw on the ice? And he goes, my buddy. And the usher goes, apparently, according to him, the usher says, I would have done the same thing. I don't blame you, but the cops do want to talk to you. And he goes, well, as long as I'm not getting arrested, that's fine. He says, I just don't want to get arrested. So long story short, he gets kicked out of the game. He gets a letter from the Avs that he's no longer welcome to attend games this season, and this is a tough one because he's a diehard fan, and they're going to win the Stanley Cup, right? But he says he wouldn't change a thing at Ball Arena. He says, I would never take it back. He says that he's been looking up to his buddy. He says he's been talking to Kyle when the Avs have needed help through the playoff run, when they've needed an overtime goal, for example. Game 1 of the Cup Final, the Lightning rallied. Do you remember, to tie it at 3?
Of course.
And Ryan's phone buzzed, and it was Stacy. It was Kyle's mom. And she texted, and she said, Kyle needs to help us out. And he texted back, I was thinking the exact same thing. And 83 seconds into overtime, Andrei Burakovsky scores for the Avs, and they win Game 1. And Ryan texts Kyle's mom, and says, he heard us. He absolutely heard us. And they say, kicking ash and taking names. Kyle's helping the Avs win their first cup. May he rest in peace. The story of a true friend, Ryan, who's watching games from home, but still says he'd do it all over again. You can send us your positive reflection to talk@ryanjesperson.com. It's presented by Kuby Energy. KubyEnergy.ca is where you can get your free quote for solar. Tomorrow is National Indigenous Peoples Day, and we're going to mark it by talking to movers and shakers, talking to Indigenous people in Canada making major contributions in their own orbit to further a cause or to better themselves. That includes the CEO of Indigenous Tourism Alberta, Shay Bird, human rights advocate Chevy Rabbit's going to join us, plus Sage Morin's going to tell us about her new pro wrestling career. It's an unbelievable story. I can't wait for you to hear it, Real Talkers. That's coming up tomorrow. Be good to each other today. Thanks for watching. One love.